Hi, and welcome back to another video. Today we will do a quick flow when our days are so busy, but we still want to find some time for ourselves to let the body move around and breathe mindfully. This is the video for you. So when you're ready, find a mat, a comfortable seated position, and when you're ready, close the eyes down. Bringing your attention for a moment to your mind, noticing whatever is going on inside it. Any thoughts, feelings, maybe the stress of the day is getting on you today. And so let's try to move away from your mind and really focus on the breath, watching the body moving and letting the breath reset your system and calming it down. From here, deep inhale through the nose, open the mouth, let it out. Big inhale to the top, fill your lungs with prana. And big side out. One more big inhale. This time hold at the top, tuck the chin to the chest, drop the shoulders down, suck the belly in. Hold the breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the chin, exhale all that out, squeeze it out. And then engage the bandhas, keep the air out, chin to the chest, hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the lock, big inhale to the top. And keeping the mouth closed, exhale through the nose. Keeping the mouth closed, keep breathing. And from here, bring the hands towards center into prayer. We will start the practice with an Om. Inhale for Om. When you're ready, blink the eyes open and make your way to your first downward facing dog. Start welcoming any movement, wriggle, stretch, swaying the hips side to side, lifting one leg at a time, and really start tuning in with the breath, moving with it, one breath per move. Maybe paddling the feet, taking your dog out for a walk. And when you're ready, find stillness in your downward dog. Push the ground with your hands. External rotation of the biceps, shoulders away from the ears. And from here, start engaging with your Ujjayi, the oceanic breath. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, come forward, ripple the spine. Exhale, back into your downward dog. Move your vertebrae like a wave. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And from here, start walking the feet forward. We're meeting feet hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. And from here, let go of the bind, tuck the chin to the chest, unravel the spine all the way up to standing. And once you're there, Tadasana, mountain pose, bring the feet closer, spread the toes, palms forward, the shoulders down, closing down the eyes one more time, strong body into the pose. Let the energy run from the root of your feet through the spine all the way to the crown of the head. And on the exhale, all the way back down to the root of the feet. Feeling the energy, feeling the power of the pose. When you're ready, open the eyes, arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Lengthen, inhale. Plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. On the exhale, knees, chest and chin on the floor. Low cobra, belly down, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And on the exhale, tuck the toes, hips up, downward dog. 3 breaths here for 1. Exhale for 1. Breathe in for 2. Exhale for 2. 1 last breath. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step a float. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale, gaze to your navel. Rise all the way up, look at your thumbs. Exhale, dive back down, Uttanasana. Lengthen, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog, chest forward. And downward dog, exhale. 3 breaths here for 1. Breathe in for 2. 1 last breath. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step a float. Lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, hands towards center into prayer. Surya B, inhale, Utkatasana, chair. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Lengthen, flat back. Chaturanga, exhale, pose. Upward dog, squeeze the glutes. And downward dog, exhale. Right foot forward, warrior 1, inhale. Keep the inhalation for the whole movement. Exhale, hands down, chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, shoulders down. Adho Mukha, downward dog. Left foot forward, warrior 1, inhale. Exhale, hands down, chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. And downward dog, exhale. 3 breaths here for 1. Breathe in for 2. Keep the breath long and steady. 1 more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step a float. Lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Back into your chair, inhale. Last round, fold, Uttanasana. Lengthen, flat back. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog, inhale. And downward dog, exhale. Right foot forward, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, chaturanga. Upward dog, thighs off the floor. And downward dog, exhale. Left foot forward, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, hands down, chaturanga. Upward dog, gaze up. And downward dog, exhale. 3 breaths here for 1. Breathe in for 2. Keep the exhalation a little bit longer than the inhalation. 1 more breath. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step of float. Lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Back into chair, inhale. And we stay here for 1. Tuck the tailbone under, sit lower onto your chair for 2. 1 last breath. Exhale, hands down, knees to the back of the arms, preparing for your crow. 3 breaths here. Omelasana, feet 45 degrees. Pushing the elbows against the thighs, squeeze the glutes. For 2, keep breathing wherever you are. 1 last breath. And step or shoot the legs back. Chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. And downward dog, exhale. Right foot forward, high lunge, inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna twist to the right, opening the arms, gazing back. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, right hand on the left thigh, left arm up, gaze up to your left hand. Keep the bend on the right knee for 1. Breathe in for 2. 1 more breath. Exhale, gaze down, left hand under the left shoulder, right arm up, inhale. Stay here. Notice if the left hip collapses down. Keep it up even with the right. Breathe in for 2. 1 last breath. And from here, Vashisthasana, side plank on the left, feet stack one on top of the other for 1. Keep pushing the hips high for 2. Squeeze the glutes. 1 more breath. From here, wide thing, right foot behind you, opening the chest towards the ceiling. On the exhale, we bring in the hips down, right arm forward. We're gonna do it again. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, hips down. We're not touching the floor with the hips. Last one, inhale. Exhale, reverse. And from here, we're gonna bring the right foot forward. So first bring it to the chest, and then stepping it to the front. And then from here, we're gonna lift the right foot, coming only onto the heel, straightening both legs, pushing back using the hands. Exhale, forward again. Maybe you're on your fingertips. Inhale, straightening the right leg, pushing the hips back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, straightening. Exhale, bending. From here, bring the right hand inside the foot. Shuffle the foot to the edge of the mat. Find your lizard. You could be here. You could drop onto your forearms, rocking back and forth, opening the right hip. Keep breathing for 1. If you want, you can even drop the left knee and tuck the toes for 2. One more breath. And from here, we're gonna come back onto the hands under the shoulders, and we're gonna twist. So we're gonna keep either the left hand on the floor. If you want to make it deeper, the left forearm down, and then the right arm is gonna swing back, look for the left foot. And once you have a think about opening the right shoulder towards the ceiling for one. Breathe in for two. One last breath. Exhale, reverse. Hands under the shoulders. Bring the right foot in between the hands. And then you're gonna shift the weight forward. Find your standing split. From here, keep only the left hand on the floor. Bend the left knee. Find the foot with your right hand. And think about bringing the left knee toward the ceiling. Gazing down for one. Breathe in for two. Long, steady breath. One last inhale. Exhale, release the bind, the right hand on the floor, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe you here or you lift, opala, the right hand off the floor, lengthening the spine forward, steady drishti in front of you for two. One last breath. Exhale, hands down, left foot on the floor, drop the knee and come to sit back. Make sure you're not sitting on the heel. If you're leaning too much on the right, maybe you could place a block under the glute. Otherwise, glutes down. And then find a connection with the right foot in a lengthen. Exhale, fold for one. Breathe in for two. One last breath. Exhale, release the bind. We're gonna place the right foot on the floor. You're gonna shift the weight forward. Option one is your normal crow again. Option two is your three-legged crow, finding that shelf. I call it shelf on the right elbow. Bend it first and then place the knee, bend it again, and maybe you lift in the leg for one. Breathe in for two. One last breath. And chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog, inhale. And downward dog, exhale. From here, bend it, left foot forward, high lunge, inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna open the arms to the left, gazing back. Option one, stay here, or left hand on the right thigh. Right arm up, gazing up. Keep the bend on the left knee for one. Breathe in for two. One last breath. Exhale, right hand under the shoulder. And then from your left arm up, gaze up for one. Keep the hips even. Breathe in for two. One last breath. Exhale, Vashisthasana on the right, feet stack one on top of the other. For one, push the hips high. Breathe in for two. One last breath. And from here, left foot behind you. Opening the chest toward the ceiling, wide thing. Exhale, hips down, left arm forward. Inhale, lift, push the glutes toward the ceiling. Exhale, sit. Not sit, just about. One last time, inhale up. Exhale. And from here, bringing the left foot at the top of the mat, bringing the knee first to the chest, and then stepping the foot forward. And then from here, we're gonna straightening the left leg, coming only onto the heel of the foot. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, push. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. From here, bring the left foot to the edge of the mat, hands inside. And either stay here in your lizard, drop the forearms down, or drop even the right knee and tuck the toes. If the knees are off the floor, you can keep rocking back and forth for 2. One last breath. And from here, find your variation. Either the right forearm stays down or the right hand. And then we're gonna swing the left arm back, find the right foot, opening the left shoulder toward the ceiling for 1. Breathe in for 2. One last breath. Exhale, release. Place the foot to the center of the mat. Shift the weight forward, the standing split. And from here, keep only the right hand down, left hand finds the right foot. Bringing the right knee towards the ceiling for 1. Legs are always super active, so pull the kneecaps up. That will engage the quads for 2. One last breath. Exhale, release, left and down, Ardha Chandrasana, floating or not, for 1. Breathe in for 2, steady drishti. One last breath. Exhale, hands down, right foot at the back of the mat, knee down. We bring the hips to the floor, come to seated. And again, use the block if you need it. This time would be under the left glute. Otherwise, when you're ready, find the bind with the left foot in a lengthen. Exhale, fold for 1. Breathe in for 2. One more breath. Exhale, release. Bring the chest up. Bend the left knee, foot on the floor, come forward. And again, either your normal crow or your 3-legged crow. Knee on top of the left, left elbow, gaze forward for 1. Breathe in for 2. One last breath. Chaturanga. Exhale. Upward dog, inhale. And downward dog, exhale. From here, bend the knees and come to Melasana at the top of the mat, feet outside the hands. Drop the glutes, lengthen the spine up, push the elbows against the thighs. And then from here, bring the arms up, really squeeze the glutes for 1. Breathe in for 2. One last breath. Exhale, we're gonna bring the hips to the floor. Navasana, both pose. Arms forward, the legs can stay bended or straight. For one. Breathe in for two. One last breath. Exhale, lower everything down on the floor. And we're gonna finish up with shoulder stand, bringing the legs up, supporting the lower back with your hands, pushing everything up, squeezing the glutes together, the legs together. For one. Breathe in for two. One last breath. Exhale, plow, legs over the head. If it's too much tension for the neck, bend the knees, bring them on top of the forehead. Otherwise, feet on the floor. You can keep the hands there or interlace the fingers. For one. Breathe in for two. One last breath, make it long. Exhale, if you have the bind, release. Hands on the floor as brakes. Active core. Start unraveling the spine, one vertebra at the time. Really activating the abs. And once you get the legs up, bend the knees, grab your big toes with your peace fingers and come to your happy baby. Push the knees out next to the chest. Keeping the lower back on the floor, sway side to side. You can even straighten in the legs. And from here, let go of the bind. Bring the knees to the chest. Give them a squeeze. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold the breath in. Lift the head, the nose to knees. Hold and squeeze everything in. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Release. Shavasana. No more watching and controlling the breath. Simply enjoy the benefits of the practice. When you're ready, start deepening the breath. Coming back into your body. Allow some movements to your fingers and toes. Bring the arms over the head. Give yourself a big stretch. And one by one, bring the knees to the chest. Give them a final squeeze. And keeping the eyes closed, find your way into a comfortable seated position. Bring the hands towards center into prayer. Taking a final moment here to appreciate the effort to making time to practice yoga, even in days where we really think we don't have time. Everything is possible if we just want it to happen. Deep inhale through the nose, side out. Inhale for Bring the hands to the third eye. And on the exhale, bowing down to the earth. Jai. Thank you very much for practicing together again. And I hope you have an amazing day. Ciao.